The year is 1839. Deep in the dense jungles of Honduras, American explorer John Lloyd Stevens and British artist Frederick Catherwood hack through vines and branches, when suddenly they freeze. Before them rise towering stone temples, swallowed by nature but etched with precision, covered in glyphs no one alive can read. A civilization long thought lost, but now whispering through the leaves. The Maya had never disappeared. They had been waiting to be found. From the Yucatan Peninsula to the highlands of Guatemala, the Maya civilization flourished for over 2,000 years, long before European contact, long before even the Aztecs built Tenochtitlan. They weren't a single empire, but a patchwork of city-states, each with its own king, its own calendar, its own gods. Yet they shared one thing: a culture obsessed with time, death, and the stars. By 250 CE, in what we now call the Classic period, the Maya world had transformed into a constellation of sophisticated cities: Tikal, Palenque, Copan, Calakmul. These weren't mud huts in the jungle. These were cities with pyramids taller than Notre Dame, with astronomical observatories aligned to the solstices, and sprawling palaces where dynasties reigned for centuries. Their engineers didn't use the wheel or metal tools, yet they built with such precision that even today, during the equinox, a serpent-shaped shadow slithers down the steps of El Castillo in Chichén Itzá. Coincidence? Not with the Maya. Maya priests studied the stars not for beauty, but for prophecy. They tracked Venus with shocking accuracy. They calculated eclipses centuries in advance. Their long-count calendar could map time from the birth of the universe to the end of days. But time wasn't just measured, it was worshipped. They believed each day had its own personality, its own destiny. To be born on the wrong day could be a curse. To die on the right day, a ticket to paradise. Their writing system, glyphs composed of intricate symbols, recorded not just myths and rituals, but the names and deeds of kings, victories in battle, the bloodline of rulers. The Maya had history, and they wrote it in stone. Yet beneath the brilliance, there was blood. Human sacrifice wasn't a myth. It was a ritual. For the gods to sustain the universe, humans had to bleed. The ball game, pak to pak, wasn't just sport. It was sacred. Some believed the losing team, or the winners, were sacrificed depending on the ritual. Kings would pierce their tongues and genitals with stingray spines, letting the blood fall onto paper, which was then burned as an offering. It wasn't brutality for brutality's sake. It was how they maintained cosmic balance. Then something strange happened. Around 900 CE, one by one, the great cities of the southern lowlands were abandoned. Not destroyed, not conquered, just left behind. Tikal, Copan, Palenque. Their temples stood silent, their ball courts empty, their writings stopped. Was it drought, war, environmental collapse, a peasant uprising? Historians debate it still, but it wasn't the end of the Maya. In the north, places like Chichén Itzá and Uxmal, the civilization continued. Even when the Spanish arrived in the 1500s, they found Maya people still living, still speaking their languages, still following their traditions, many of which survive to this day. The Maya didn't vanish. Their descendants are alive, millions of them, living in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. They still speak over 30 Maya languages. They still honor their ancient gods alongside Christianity. Their weaving patterns, their rituals, their knowledge, they endure. And today, scientists are using LiDAR technology to scan the jungles and discovering hundreds of lost Maya cities, pyramids hidden beneath vegetation, roads connecting regions across vast distances. The scale of Maya civilization may be far greater than we ever imagined. The Maya teach us a humbling lesson, that brilliance doesn't always come with bronze or steel, that knowledge, deep, celestial, mathematical, can thrive in the heart of the jungle, and that sometimes The past isn't dead. It's just waiting to be heard again. As the jungle reclaims the stones still speak.